Well, hey there, interwebs! I didn't feel like sitting this evening. I felt too active and energized for that, so I'm up and moving around the room. Yeah! I don't know how long she's gonna deal with this. If you're noticing a small fuzzy furball thingy back here on my bed, it's because my cat Noble is asleep there, and she kind of blends in with the bedspread. She's just tolerating this nonsense, aren't you? She's tolerating this nonsense. You want to see something funny about Noble? She likes having her belly rubbed. Yes. Belly rub my belly. Yeah, rub my belly. She can't believe me right now. She's like, go away, you oaf. I haven't the time for you. I don't know why. Because I feel like it. That's why I do most things. Because I feel like it. Yeah. I feel quite certain that by now, if you've been watching any number of my videos, that you have quite clearly gotten the accurate impression that I have my oddities, as all human beings do. The difference is that because I'm so thoroughly extroverted, I wear all of those oddities on my sleeves for the world to see, in a figurative sense. And I was recently reflecting on some of the things that go all the way back to my childhood. And so I was going to share a few strange things from my childhood with you, particularly like ideas and thoughts that I had, in some cases that plagued me as a small child. So, reasons why Audrey was a strange child, part 1. Here we go, down this rabbit hole. We are diving down this rabbit hole. Any brief introduction to my childhood would have to include the fact that I regularly failed to adhere to social norms. They didn't occur to me, to be honest. I did things like singing full voice in the toilets, while at school, in public. It really didn't matter where I was. If I was in the bathroom, I would be singing quite loudly. Things like, you know, Tomorrow from Annie, because I thought I was Annie. What little redhead didn't? From the time I was about 6, probably around the time of my very first introduction to like the Chronicles of Narnia and around like superhero cartoons and all, you know, my introduction to the world of fantasy and sci-fi, I was periodically worried by this idea that everyone in my family except me might have magical abilities or a superpower, and that they weren't allowed to tell me because it would have been, I don't know, against wizarding bylaws or the code of conduct for people with superpowers, and that either they would get in trouble if I found out or that I would get in trouble if I found out. And I don't know what I thought would have happened to me. I don't know if I would have even thought of the option that there would be like a memory wipe or something, but every once in a while this idea would come through my head. If something so semi-strange happened, I would stop and have this moment of, what was that? And I would wonder. And there was definitely an element of jealousy. There was this jealousy of something that didn't actually exist. I think it was because I was so terrified of being left out of anything at all. So I was just worried that everyone in my family had these special abilities that I was completely in the dark about. And it wasn't like a constant worry, but it was reoccurring and periodic. And well, my dad's job when I was a kid, it was still, he works all the time and he gets called away. It meant that he was gone regularly when I was a kid. And for all I knew, I mean, he could have been traveling the world. He could have been an international spy. He could have been some sort of superhero, and I wouldn't have had no clue. So that's not normal. Have you ever had a random, embarrassing, or just stupid, ridiculous thought? We've all done that, of course. And then immediately gone, oh crap, I really hope no one heard that. Because I have. I have for a very long time. Ever since I found out what telepathy was from X-Men Evolution's awesome 90s cartoon, which I think we can all agree on, all of us 90s kids, and anyone who's seen it since, because the 90s were like a golden era of cartoons. Really. Ever since X-Men Evolution and Professor Xavier, when I found out what telepathy was, I was like, holy crap! I know it's not supposed to be real, but what if? What if it might be? And if it is, then I have to monitor my thoughts, and I won't know if people are listening to me, and what if I think something really stupid, and then the last person I would ever want to know that thought hears it? And so, you know, as a little kid, it was this every once in a while worry of like, oh, well, darn it. And then as I got older, it became something that I could laugh about, obviously, but it still now entertains me. So every once in a while, if I think something really embarrassing or just wrong or whatever, I have that momentary thought of like, huh, hope no one heard that. So there's that. Yeah. This was true when I was a kid, and it's still true now. And that is that my toys know that they are allowed to do whatever they want while I'm gone. I make sure that they know, just in case. Living at home still means that I still have old toys and things in my room. Aw, boys, you're all dusty. Getting dusty for it. Go dust yourself on the bedspread or something. Gosh. I do not know how she is sleeping through this. I'll be honest, I could go on. There are so many things. You know, as a little kid, I was exactly like I am right now. Well, my loves, here again is the end. I shall miss you dearly before our next meeting. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I stole that. I hope you know. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, because sharing is caring, and it can be fun. I'm just kidding, be selfish. No, don't do that, kids. Don't listen to me. I love you all like Gollum loves his precious. Precious! Stupid fat hobbitses! Spoilers, fish. Give it to us. I hope to see you all again next time. I say hope because, well, after all, that imminent zombie apocalypse could happen at any time, which is why I keep a bat by my bed. I should really put some nails in the end of this thing, if I want it to be any good. Remember to double tap, kids. Always be ready for those zombies. Bye. Bye.